Yeah, good morning, students. Today we are going to discuss about the quantitative analysis of organic compounds. This topic is also very, very important. As you know, frequently they are asking J in J mains and also in NEET. One question compulsorily will be asked from quantitative analysis of organic compounds. From the organic chemistry introduction that part in class 11, this topic is very, very important. Here simply you have to what you have to do is you have to analyze the percentage of carbon or percentage of hydrogen or percentage of nitrogen, like that, sulfur, halogen or phosphorus, like that. Okay, this is a very important question, important topic. You will be surely getting one question from this one. Now first we will see, as in any organic compound, the main elements are carbon, hydrogen. So here as you know, hydrocarbon combustion reaction, CXHY plus X plus Y by 4 O2 will give the X moles of CO2, Y by 2 moles of H2. Now from this percentage of carbon can be calculated with the formula 12 into M2 into 100 divided by 44 into M. So here M is the mass of the organic compound, whereas M2 is the mass of carbon dioxide. Okay. Now percentage of hydrogen can be calculated by the formula 2 into M1 into 100 divided by 18 into M. Here M1 is a mass of H2O formed and M is a mass of the organic compound taken. Okay. So this is a very important topic. Surely you will be getting one question. That means you will be getting 4 marks in NEET and also in JEE mains. Now this one is very, very important. As I say, nitrogen can be here percentage of nitrogen can be calculated by the two methods. One is a Dumas method, another one is a Geldahl method. So in the Dumas method, suppose say apart from hydrocarbon, nitrogen is there, we can write the formula CXHYNZ. So if you see plus 2x plus y by 2 O2 y by 2 CuO will give the x moles of CO2 and y by 2 moles of H2O and z by 2 moles of nitrogen plus 2x plus y by 2 moles of copper. Now here, if you are following this method, Dumas method, that is reacting with CuO. So here mass of the compound, that is CXHYNZ, mass of the compound taken is m grams, whereas the volume of N2, as you know, in a nitrogen gas is released in the reaction, volume of N2 collected, say it is V1 ml, and room temperature is T1, then that is volume of nitrogen at STP conditions can be, here you see P1 V1 into 273 by 760 into T1. So this is the V, volume of the nitrogen. Okay. Now if you substitute this value by using the formula, percentage of nitrogen can be calculated 28 into V into 100 divided by 22,400 into small m. So here what is M? M is the mass of the organic compound taken. What is V? V is the volume of nitrogen at STP conditions, right? So here this is a one very important Dumas method. Now if we go for the second Zeldal method, so here what we are doing is actually the process, we are reacting organic compound with sulfuric acid so that we are getting ammonium sulfate, and which we are reacting with sodium hydroxide so that we are getting sodium sulfate and ammonia and water molecule, and this excess ammonia again will be reacted with H2SO4 so that we will be further getting ammonium sulfate. Now so this is the reaction. Now here the method is slightly different. Here mass of the compound is same, m grams only, but here we are taking molarity of H2SO4 as capital M, that is we are considering molarity M, and volume of H2SO4 is V, whereas volume of NaOH is V1, so that we are getting the we are calculating the percentage of nitrogen by the Zeldal method with the formula 1.4 into capital M into 2 into V minus V1 by 2 divided by M. So this formula is also very, very important. So many times, several times they asked this nitrogen, percentage of nitrogen. They simply, this is a simple problem. If you substitute the values, you will get the answer. Okay. So this is a very important. So till now we have seen carbon, hydrogen, nitrogen. Now next one, Carriers method. So this Carriers method is for estimation of these halogens, X2. It can be fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine, etc. Okay. Now here what the process, we are taking organic compound and reacting with the fuming nitric acid, and followed by this influence of AgNO3, so that we are getting a silver halide. We are getting silver. Suppose if I take chlorine, if the chlorine is present in the organic compound, we will be getting silver chloride. So here mass of the organic compound taken is m grams, whereas mass of AgX, that is silver halide formed, is m1 grams. Now this method is also very very important, Carrier's method. See, this one also several times asked in the JE and NEET exam. So your percentage of X2 can be calculated, the formula atomic mass of X into, that is X means nothing but here it can be chlorine, bromine, etc. Okay, that is atomic mass into M1. M1, what is M1 here? Mass of the AgX formed, that is mass of silver halide formed, into 100 divided by molecular mass of AgX. Molecular mass of AgX. Suppose if it is AgCl, that molecular weight of AgCl. Suppose if it is AgBr, molecular weight of AgBr. Like that, like this, we are calculating the percentage of X2, percentage of halogen by Carrier's method. Okay. Next, next one is also very important. Percentage of sulfur. Percentage of sulfur can be calculated. So if you see a percentage of the sulfur can be calculated by the formula percentage of S can be given. So here what is happening is we are taking organic compound and we are converting that to barium sulfate. Barium sulfate. So here, by knowing the values of mass of organic compound taken, which is m grams, and whereas the mass of barium sulfate formed, that is m1 grams, we will be able to calculate the percentage of sulfur in the organic compound by the formula percentage of sulfur equal to 32 into m1 into 100 divided by 233 into m. Okay, simply this question, percentage of sulfur, also many times asked in NEET. So students, be careful, very very important topic. If you spend this 10 minutes, 8 to 10 minutes time, you will be getting 4 marks, which will be your rank deciding, that means college deciding topic. Okay, so next will be percentage of phosphorus. Just like percentage of nitrogen, here phosphorus also we can calculate by two methods. One is by converting phosphorus into ammonium phosphomolybdate, or otherwise we will be converting the phosphorus present in the organic compound into Mg2P2O7. Okay, now if you are converting into ammonium phosphomolybdate, we will be using the formula percentage of phosphorus can be calculated by the formula 31 into M1 into 100 divided by 1877 into M. So here M1 is the mass of the ammonium phosphomolybdate formed in grams, whereas small m is the mass of the organic compound taken. Next, suppose the same phosphorus, if it is converted to Mg2P2O7, so here M1 is nothing but mass of Mg2P2O7. So we will be using the formula percentage of phosphorus can be calculated with the formula 62 into M1 into 100 divided by 222. Okay, so like this, if you spend 9 minutes time, you will be getting 4 marks. पक्का you will be surely getting 4 marks. So बच्चे ये ध्यान दो, ये important है, very very important है. So if you spend 9 minutes time, आप 9 मिनट का टाइम ये पढ़े तो बस आपको 4 marks compulsorily आएगा. You will get 4 marks in the either in the NEET or in the JEE main exam. So you can solve the previous bits. So and we are focusing mainly on the important topics for a quick revision. So do subscribe our channel. हमारा channel को फटाफट subscribe करो, and you will get the important topics like this till your JEE mains on April 2nd to 8th, this 2026. So till that time we will be covering all the 25 important topics. Okay, and after that for NEET also we will be covering the important topics. Thank you. Do subscribe our channel immediately.